Good morning, team. It's Ashley from Yoga for That. Today is day 3 of working from home. I haven't started yet getting this video in and done before I start my work day. I actually wanted to share some tips and tricks if you're also working from home, just to kind of keep your sanity as much as possible. You've probably seen some ideas and tips and tricks going around on social media as well. I wanted to come on here and share what's working and what's not working for me. I think that a lot of us had a different idea of how 2020 was going to look, and I had honestly really perfected, I want to say, my schedule just before everything shut down. I was actually working out twice a day. I would do cardio in the morning before work, take a shower, get ready for the day, and then at lunch I would actually do a weight workout so I wouldn't get so sweaty. And this really worked for me in terms of fueling properly for my workouts and feeling good for the entire day. And so I'm not doing that now. I'm really struggling in terms of my workouts, actually, just because I really like to move into a different space to work out, and I can't do that right now. So that's something I'm still working on. I'm planning on going for a run after work to kind of separate the workday from the rest of my evening. At lunch, I might do a workout, but I've actually been reading at lunchtime, so I'm just about done this book called Educated. I bought this for my stepmother-in-law, and then she gave it back to me to read. I'm really, really enjoying it. So throughout the day, I take breaks by reading. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts while I work, which is something I love doing. It just helps me actually concentrate on the work that I'm doing. My thoughts don't get lost in other thoughts and ideas. So some of the tips that I have for you and some things that have been working for me are still getting to bed at a decent time. I know it can be a little bit like spring break or summertime when you were a kid, and just stay up as late as you'd like. And if that's your normal routine, go for it. My husband's more of a night owl. I'm much more of a morning bird. So if I throw my schedule off too much, it actually throws my entire day off. So stick to your normal routine in terms of going to bed and getting up for work. It has been nice setting my alarm for a little bit later so that if I do need those few extra minutes of sleep, I'm usually up before my alarm anyways, but that's been kind of nice just to have that little extra time to sleep because I've been finding this whole situation pretty overwhelming and pretty stressful, just in terms of hearing how many people are affected both by COVID-19 itself, getting sick or having family members that are sick, and also those that are struggling financially and in other ways due to this pandemic. So it's been, as an empath, it's been a lot to take on and to try to figure out how I might fit in the world and help the people that I can help. So I'm working on that as well. So step 1, stick to your normal routine. Get up like you're going to work. So obviously I'm recording today, so I have all my makeup on. So makeup, if you want it, it's never been a huge thing for me. It's usually when I'm going out, it makes me feel more confident, but inside I'm not really looking at anyone. So today I do have makeup on, but put an outfit on that's different than your pajamas. I'm learning to differentiate between pajamas and loungewear. So definitely change out of your pajamas, and when you go to bed, change back into your pajamas so you have a little bit of separation between all of the parts of your day. I get up, I'll have leftover coffee from the day before, so I'm making iced coffee in the morning just to kind of change things up a little bit, making sure to have some breakfast. Pretty much my eating and drinking routine is the same as it would be at work, because at my normal job I pretty much just sit down at my desk and work, getting up to get coffee, water, snacks, whatever. So that part of my day generally looks the same. I'm really good at, as much as it's so easy to stay at my desk and just continue working if there's work. I turn my computer off at 5 because that's my work hours. So my computer is off at 5. And then I sit down and might read a little bit to kind of cleanse maybe the mental palate, we'll say. And then we start getting dinner ready. So that's been the routine so far. It seems to be working, so I now just need to figure out how to slip in my workouts. So if you have any tips for that, that would be great. I do already have a platform that I use for workouts that I love, and I actually look forward to doing those workouts, so that's not the problem. It's more just working to find the time, or finding the time, which I hate saying. I'm actually a huge introvert, and so is my husband. So we're really trying to do our best to reach out to friends and family, a few each day, every day. Um, but that takes a lot of energy for me normally, anyways. And so if I haven't reached out to you, I'm really sorry. It's not that I'm not thinking about you. I think about everyone that's in my life pretty much on a daily basis. So if you haven't actually heard from me via, well, no one ever really hears from me from a phone call, but by text message or any other social media message, it's not that I'm not thinking about you. That just actually takes a lot more energy out of me, and I feel very depleted at the moment. Like I said, just kind of being in this new world and navigating it myself as well. Um, Getting outside has been different. We did go out for a walk on the weekend to kind of an isolated area. There were still a few people, but everyone was very much apart. And when we'd pass people, we'd kind of like really take a wide berth around them. So I was really pleasantly surprised by that group of people. We're pretty much only going to the grocery store at this point to get food. We have a baseline of food in case we do have to isolate ourselves or actually full-on quarantine ourselves for any reason. So what we do is we kind of just have that baseline of food, and then if we use anything from it, we just go and pick up that again at the grocery store. So we always have what we need. This is something we should have been doing before. We would buy our groceries, get to bare bones of nothing in the fridge or cupboards, and then go grocery shopping. So this has been a little lesson in terms of actually having food on hand at all times. And so our grocery store, they've changed their hours, and so I really hope that they're able to stay safe and healthy, and I hope that people start taking this a little bit more seriously in terms of not conjugating in big groups, and hopefully we can flatten the curve and we can start getting back to normal soon. I had a really good friend who had to cancel her wedding, which was this coming weekend, and I feel devastated for her. And I had a trip planned with my dad in April, which we canceled, and I obviously was looking forward to spending time with him. And so I was going to go see him for Easter, but that might also be up in the air just in terms of I don't know what the government's going to say in terms of even traveling within the province. And so a lot of people, obviously my stuff is just peanuts compared to what other people are going through, but just remember that every single person is being affected by this, some people a lot more than others, so when you can help, please help. Give groceries, toilet paper. If people need help with anything, please offer your help as you can, even if it's just being a shoulder for someone, and chatting with them and being that constant in their life. So in terms of working from home, step 1, stick to your normal sleeping schedule. Step 2, get up, take off your PJs, and put on a different set of clothes. I don't care what they look like, but different than your pajamas. And before you go to bed, put your pajamas back on. Bonus, make your bed. It'll make you feel a lot more like an adult while you're working from home. Step number 3, stick to some kind of exercise routine. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, whatever you have, but get some exercise in. It'll make you feel a lot better and a lot more sane. Step 4, take a break through your day. So whether you're exercising, you're reading, you're separating yourself, maybe you're practicing your gourmet cooking skills, make yourself a gourmet lunch, you're at home, you have the time to do it and the space and capability, so give that a go. Step 5, reach out to friends, family, whoever, keep in contact with people. And guys, please, please, please social distance yourself, and for goodness sakes, wash your hands and stay safe. See you next time.